stage today. Meghan, thanks for coming down and talking with us.
You're welcome.
And Meghan is going to tell us a little bit about her daughter, Maeve. Did I say that right?
Yes.
And Maeve is one of the children who is here in the hospital. And Meghan, I want you to tell everybody how long that you folks have been here at the Children's Hospital.
Well, she was diagnosed with leukemia last September, so we've been here about a year. 5 months after she was diagnosed, she had a bone marrow transplant, February, and we have been here ever since.
You have been in this hospital since February.
Yes, Valentine's Day, to be exact.
Wow.
Wow. Now, when you say that Maeve has leukemia and she had her bone marrow transplant, there's some complications and very, very rare. Talk about why this is such a rare disease.
She had a mismatched umbilical cord match as her bone marrow donor, and she had the worst graft versus host they'd ever seen, and it attacked her skin, her liver, and her gut. She's had her colon removed, countless. We were in the PICU for 4 months. I've tried to block it out of my memory. You know, we weren't supposed to make it out of PICU, and here we are. She's smiling, and we're going in for more surgery tomorrow to try and repair some more damage to the small intestine, what she has left. But other than that, she's a tough little girl.
She is a tough little girl. This type of disease is, it's rare, and it's usually, the results are usually not good.
Yes, she
for
had a
young
0%
children.
chance.
0% chance.
Mm-hmm.
But she's still here.
She is.
Because of the folks here at the hospital.
Yes.
And I'm not going to deny that she had a lot to do with it too, because she's a fighter, obviously.
Oh yeah, she is.
Awesome.
What do you say to a doctor when they give you those chances?
I just don't say anything. I asked them to talk to me outside of the room and not let her hear anything. Even though she's only 2, she doesn't need to know that. So we don't let her know anything's wrong, or even when she wasn't conscious, I said, let's not talk about it in here. We're talking about it out there. And they'd say, she probably won't be here when we come back on Monday, and then they'd come back on Monday, and she's every day, little teeny tiny baby steps. She's just gotten better and better and better. And everyone's a Maeve. We call her a Maeve.
Maeve. Oh my gosh, that's perfect.
Yes.
1-800-456-2772.
I can't imagine, and you can fill us in on being a parent, and when you go home at night, or not even home at night, but when you leave here at night and you're coming back the next day, and there's a chance that your daughter or son may not make it through the night. How do you deal with that day in and day out?
Well, we never left her side, ever. We've never left her.
Wow.
So.
And what kind of things?
That's just not an option, really.
What kind of things has the Children's Miracle Network helped you with because you're in this position?
Oh, everything. Food, gas, parking, the whole floor, everything.
1-800-456-2772. Call in your pledge right now for Maeve, who is upstairs fighting. She's still here. She's still fighting. And it's because of this hospital that she's here. There's no doubt in your mind, is there, Mom?
No, there's not.
How has this changed your perspective on life?
Oh, wow. That's a good one. That would take me a long time to explain, but it completely changed my entire outlook on life. I didn't even know these kids. I didn't even know this was possible. For kids to go through what I've seen is just, you can't even grasp it. I mean, I wouldn't even want to, repeat what I've seen. Or these kids are just amazing heroes.
What, she had a 0%. What kind of percent are we talking about now?
We don't look at that anymore. She's a 1 in a. There's doctors all over the world following her, just amazed and, following up on her and doing everything they can to make sure she gets home and leads a normal life.
Yeah, at this point, stats don't matter. 1-800-456-2772. Let's get the phones ringing here for Maeve. Megan, thanks for sharing your story, and we know you're probably going to be here for a while longer, but we hope that sometime soon you guys get to go home.
Yes, we did actually make it home 4 days last weekend. So
That had to feel like paradise.
it was so weird.
This hospital becomes a second home for so many families. And the doctors and the nurses, they become like extended members of the family here, and that's why Maeve is here upstairs getting set for another surgery tomorrow. 1-800-456-2772.
We have a goal of 16 miracle makers that we want before 3 o'clock. All the money is matched by Geico.